A hose is a hose is a hose is a hose, right? Not necessarily. You might consider changing your hoses. We'll get to that in just a minute. Okay, so we're here reviewing the Miflex hoses. And honestly, of all the things we are asked to review, a hose. But I tell you what, they can really give you quite a benefit. So we'll get into it here in just a little bit. My first impression was, it's a hose. What can a hose do for you that another hose can't? And the Miflex hose is very unique in a number of ways. So my first impression really was, okay, the colors are cool. It'll allow you to coordinate. And I thought it was a little expensive for what you get. And so that was my first impression. Okay. The cool factor, I guess there's some cool factor to being able to customize your gear, make it look a little bit unique on the boat when you're with a bunch of other divers. I get it. But really, what it does for you and the comfort that it gives you is the big reason to buy these hoses, in my opinion. Was it cool enough to warrant purchasing a fairly expensive hose? Okay, you can see the features. One of them is that it comes in many colors. So you can customize your gear. Yeah, that's important, I guess, if you want to look different on the boat than everybody else. I get that. I'm not sure that'd be the reason to purchase it, though. The reason is it's like in the title, flex. It's very, very flexible, very soft and flexible. Okay, it has a non-abrasion, non-kinking exterior to it. It's got twice the abrasion resistance, and it's half the weight of a regular hose, so that helps. But still, is it why you would buy one of these? The best part about these, you can get them in custom lengths. And because it's so flexible, and you can get some with a ball swivel, right, that this really makes the regulator in your mouth fit much more comfortably. So you can customize the length. So if right now your hose is a little too long and it's pushing on your mouth, when you turn right, or if it's too short and it's pulling on your mouth when you turn left, you can adjust it exactly the way you want it. So if you have a 30-inch hose now, it's too big, go down to a 28, 26, you can do that. Adding the swivel makes the regulator portion so much more comfortable in your mouth because it can go any direction, okay? And the flexibility is you don't have this stiff rubber hose pushing or pulling on your mouth and on your mouthpiece. So now we'll just talk a little bit about quality. As I mentioned, it's a hose. It's a fairly simple piece of equipment. As long as they don't leak, you're good. One thing that I like about the hose is the braided exterior makes it very abrasion resistant. And the material that they use is non-corrosive. So it's going to last at least twice as long as a regular hose. Also, it's not going to corrode as much as like the rubber ones would. They're half the weight, a little bit smaller diameter, a little more flexible. If you get the high pressure one for your gauges, it's even really, really small, really thin, half this. So very comfortable. In the last couple of years, we've sold hundreds of these things. We haven't seen any quality issues at all. We've had a couple of them that leaked a little bit, and they were just replaced just like that. The swivel, you might think, would be a potential area to leak, and that's not where we had the leak on the couple of them that we've had. The swivel actually works very well. The pressure helps seal it, and haven't had any challenges with them whatsoever. As far as durability goes, mine right here is a couple years old, and I dive a lot, and there is no abrasion on it. There's no wear and tear on it, no corrosion on it. And, I take pretty good care of my stuff, but it's done well. So I think as an alternative to a stock rubber hose, which we replace them all the time for people, because they get cracked, they get dried out because of the salt or the chlorine, and we just don't see those challenges with these Miflex hoses at this time. I think you still need to take care of your gear, but it's at least twice as durable as a regular hose. So let's talk a little bit about the value of the hose. So value and price are two different things. The price it runs a little bit more than twice the expense of a regular just rubber hose. Now it does have some features that may make that worth it for you with the swivel and the comfort and the flex and, you know, dialing down to the exact size you would like to have to be comfortable. If that's worth it to you, then it's great. Really, after you use it, that's the determination for you of value. I think it's worth it because I got the perfect size. It's much more comfortable than a regular hose. It'll last me twice as long and it's half the weight. So for that reason, I went ahead and made the purchase. Okay, so a little bit of a summary here is, you know, you have your gear, you like to make it personalized, you like it to make it your own. I'm one of those guys that customizes everything, whether it's a hot rod or whether it's my scuba gear. So there are some benefits with this product that you can do. Right? It's more comfortable, it's flex, you know, the colors, things like that. But the expense really is a little bit preclusive if you're going to just change it because of one of those reasons. But if you need to replace a hose, there's no better choice in my mind than one of these because of their features. More expensive, but heck, if you need to replace it anyway, it's a good choice. So the ratings for the Miflex hose. The cool factor, we gave it a 7. The features, we gave it a 7. The function, we gave it a 7.5. The quality, we gave it an 8. The durability, we gave it an 8. The value, we gave it a 5.5. And the overall BA rating for the Miflex hose is a 7.2.
Boy, are we going to have one heck of a blooper reel. This is harder than it looks. But you know why we do it? Because there's a lot of junk out there on the market and they want you to buy it. We want to protect you from that. We also want to show you the good stuff out there so you can spend your hard-earned money where it's going to best serve you. You know how you can help us? If you'll hit the like button down below, we know we're doing the right thing. And if you hit the subscribe button, then you'll know when the next video comes out. Until then, make it a great day.